What kind of egg? Scrambled, fried?
Oh, it's scrambled.
Okay, first, to make scrambled eggs, where's the bowl?
Wait, before you do scrambled, what's fried?
Fried is just an egg that you put in there, you crack the yolk, and it's like scrambled but all whole. You're gonna like scrambled better. Can we just do scrambled?
Yeah.
Okay.
Can I help too?
No, not right now. Maybe later, maybe in a minute. But crack the egg like that. Do you know how to crack an egg?
Yes.
Okay, good. What in the world is that? I don't know. Make sure you take all that out. And then for one person, I'm gonna do 2 or 3 eggs. It depends. I think I'll just do 2. It's just one person. I need a fork.
Drew?
Excuse me. And you just whisk them. If you know how to whisk eggs. And then you can put a little salt in there if you want. Drew, go get me a spoon. You can put a little salt in there if you want. Or a little milk or a little water. I'm gonna put some water, Drew, not an egg. Okay.
Put a little water in it?
Yes, just a little bit.
No.
And then you just keep whisking them until they're pretty much all one color. Once they all are a light yellow, then you're done whisking.
So you're gonna put a little salt in it.
Put a little bit of salt in there. You could do this afterwards. Drew, that's way too much.
For this one?
No, this is too much. That's good.
There?
You don't want a lot of salt. Yeah, that's perfect. You can even do this after or while it's cooking if you forget. It's not that vital. You could do this while it's in the pan, afterwards, or in your mixture. I'm going to do it in the mixture. And you don't even have to do cheese. It's not even that vital, but Drew likes cheese a lot. Then, the pan should be on. Drew, excuse me.
I had this back one on.
Oh.
You need this front one on?
I like the front one the best.
Okay.
It's okay. I am short and I cannot reach the back very well. Then you just put them in there.
What temperature do you have it on?
Though, you can just maybe barely put it above low. Oh, I forgot to put oil in the pan. That's okay. But since I forgot to put oil, I would usually put butter in the pan. Since I forgot right here in that little spot, I'm gonna put that there. But usually you put butter down beforehand because you want a little bit of butter so it doesn't stick. So I'm just kind of like gonna try to put some in there so that it doesn't stick down. You don't want a lot of olive oil though, or your eggs will taste like olive oil, so gotta be careful with that. Then you just wait till the pan heats up enough, and you're just gonna push in. But you gotta wait till it heats, and it might take a minute.
Hey Dad. Hey Dad.
Yes.
Who gets roasted is a rotten egg.
Okay, this is Catherine Elizabeth Summit, Drew Andrew Walker. They're both here at 2160 South Shore, and we are making eggs.
Finally, we're starting to get somewhere.
Scrambled
We're
eggs.
starting to get somewhere, yay.
Pan's heating up.
Forever.
Drew's looking on.
Go Kate, go Kate.
Okay, now I think I'm about ready. Let's see. Yeah, okay. See how that's like that? It's liquid, but on the bottom it's cooked. So you're gonna push in towards whatever you believe is the middle. And you're just gonna go all the way around like this.
Okay.
Just like this. And you see the wet part's gonna fill in where you didn't.
Mm-hmm.
Do that.
Okay.
You don't have to do it exactly like this, but this is how I like to do it. It just keeps it very simple. As you can see, you got this issue. And then there's a middle, so I just like to kind of do the middle sometimes. Then maybe if it doesn't spread out, you're good. You just do it wherever it does spread out. And you'll just wait a minute for it to do this again. To get that film on the bottom, which is this clumpiness. Because
Gotcha.
it's cooking.
Okay.
Just wait a minute. It's not quite ready to do yet. wouldn't do this very often. You could easily burn the eggs, but I just turned it on high a little bit because it's taking too long for me. Okay, now back again. It's mainly doing this in the middle, I can tell, so I'm just going to kind of make sure I get that through the middle.
You never flip it. You just keep moving it
I
forward.
will flip it later.
Okay.
You just keep moving it until it's all this like liquid is gone into this. You don't really like eggs, got you. Is the texture of them bothering you?
No.
One thing is, it's just very, I've put cheese in there, which is making it sticky.
Does it look yummy, Drew?
Yes.
Can you not wait to eat it?
Yes. And are you gonna eat some?
So now that it's this
No.
big clump, I'm gonna keep kind of moving it around. And now that it's a big clump and there's like not any liquid anymore that's everywhere, it's all one big clump. I'm gonna flip it. It doesn't all have to be flipped at once. There we go.
That's one egg. That's one
There we
rotten
go.
egg.
It's just gonna take a minute to finish cooking.
Now it's flipped.
And you're just gonna keep flipping it until it's to your desired temperature. My mama does not like to break it up because that lets the air out. I totally get that. For me, I like my eggs super cooked, so I will break them up. That way they cook faster. But I'm gonna do it how Mama does it because that's how I do everything the same except for I'll start chopping the eggs up a little bit. For me, Drew, I'm gonna leave them like this.
Cool.
Gotta keep at them though.
And this is how to cook a,
Egg. This is egg 101. This
but
is
it's
scrambled
a
egg.
scrambled egg 101.
Yeah, you gotta make sure you're not your kid does not ask for fried eggs and you give them scrambled. That might be a little bit disappointing. Fried eggs are very different. Yes, and this is where I would probably stop for Drew, I think.
Okay. Let me see the texture.
This is probably, I'm gonna cook it for just another minute or two. That's where I'm gonna stop for Drew, pretty much. For me, I would cook it another few minutes, constantly flipping it, because I cannot stand a gooey center, which most people kind of like with eggs. Like, I don't like runny egg yolk, like a sunny side up egg. I crack the yolk on purpose.
Okay.
But
Sunny side up egg.
Drew would probably like it.
All right, let's see if this is any good. Drew, grab a fork. Let's go to the table.
And some ketchup.
And what do we say?
And then
One
grab
bite, everyone knows the rules.
Get your ketchup, Drew. I already got your fork. Get your ketchup. I already got a fork. Get the ketchup.
Well, every ketchup is tomato.
Exactly.
But
Why did you say you?
well, because this is not my favorite kind. This is not my favorite brand of it.
What's your favorite brand? That's Heinz. Brand everyone buys. Okay.
All right, let me see the first bite.
Okay.
See what you think.
This is pretty cold pan. This is pretty hot pan. What?
Mm.
Good?
Mhm.
Subscribe?
Mhm.
Like?
Mhm.